Hi everybody, this is Sarah from Serenity. Today's video will be about the August 18th or 19th, depending on where you are in the world, new moon in Leo. So obviously this is my take on the astrology, and it may not resonate with everyone. That's okay. If it doesn't resonate with you, no worries, just pass it on by, and I do hope you find what you're looking for. This particular lunation occurs at 26 degrees and 35 minutes of Leo, affecting people with personal planets and points approximately 23 to 30 degrees of the fixed signs, which are Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, and 0 to 1 degree of the mutable signs, Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces, most significantly. The good news is the new moon makes no negative aspects. The only downside to this energy is we can expect people to act a tad bit more dramatic, but I'll get into that in a minute. Overall, this is a very fulfilling and uplifting, optimistic, empowering alignment. Most of us will feel very inspired and excited about life for the next few weeks. Things that we thought were out of our grasp will suddenly be possible, and we're going to be taking chances, and we're going to be manifesting like crazy. You're going to see your luck improve. It's going to be a really auspicious time. Woohoo! But you may be wondering if there is a downside. Yes, there is, but it's nothing like we've seen lately. Nothing as harsh as that. So just as we've looked at the positive characteristics of Leo, we need to look at the negative characteristics of Leo because they will be highlighted. We're just finishing up the Lion's Gate, and by the way, thank you guys who joined me for that activation. All I can say is, wow, that was so powerful. But yeah, and thank you guys for the feedback too. That was amazing. But okay, we're ending that. We're coming to the end of the Lion's Gate energy, and we're still, though, surrounded by all this dynamic lion energy. The negative characteristics that are associated with Leo. Arrogance, being more stubborn and self-centered than we should be, being very opinionated and inflexible. Generally, Leos don't take criticism well, and also they have a tendency to let their ego kind of run wild. And hey, no judgment, I'm a Leo, so I can say this too. So it's something that we all have to watch. Leo is a fixed sign, so we don't be liking change much, but you know what? Change happens. But even that isn't that bad when you look at all the good that's going to happen. Leos, too, are known for being very generous, being very caring and supportive, being very nurturing, being very passionate, cheerful, active, noble, hospitable, and generally very warm even to strangers. So yeah, all of these traits might be enhanced or could be actually developed in our personality during this time. You might also feel suddenly inspired to do some grand gesture or display of affection or even friendship. You may end up really putting your all into it, and there's nothing wrong with that. It might be a case of buying a birthday gift for a friend. Instead of one book that they like, buy them entire series. Same thing with romance. Instead of sending them a dozen roses, you send them 3 dozen roses. And that's okay, as long as you know you don't self-sabotage. Just make sure you don't overspend or overcommit. Everything is bigger in Leo season. So while this can result in a little bit of maybe drama or ego inflation for some of the signs that aren't used to dealing with this type of energy, overall, like I say, it's going to be really positive because it will also work out where we'll have bigger opportunities. We'll get that extra burst of creativity, and we're going to have more excitement about life in general, and we need it. After the last few months, especially of 2020, we really need something to get excited about and some positivity in our lives. So this is going to be, as I say, very positive, motivating, and auspicious. Take advantage of that spark of creativity, chase your dreams, finish that novel, learn to do watercolor, whatever it may be. Write that song, take advantage of it, and really enjoy this time. This is also a great time to work on big, long-term goals. And by work on them, I say really just get clear on them. What do you want? If money was no object, where would you live? What would you be doing? What would your life look like? Those are great things to journal this week and really get clear on. And with this Leo energy, you're going to be more likely to go big, which is great because we all have a tendency to kind of play it small and to maybe think we don't deserve all that riches or all that prosperity or all that abundance, that it's okay if we just barely get by. And you know, that's not right. You deserve more than that. And the thing is, there's enough for everyone. So by being in the flow, and by dreaming big, you're not taking away from anyone else, okay? Really, this week, get clear on what you want, because we are manifesting at a rapid rate, and that's a really big positive, especially when you know what you want. Everyone, regardless of if you're a fixed or a mutable sign, has Leo somewhere in their chart. So actually we can use this energy for the next 2 weeks to really improve on that area, or at least shed some light on it. Leo too is a big believer in working on and nurturing our inner child, because Leos love fun. They love to play and they love to laugh. So are you getting enough of that type of energy in your life? And if not, maybe you can do some things over the next 2 weeks to really connect with your inner child, or spend time having fun. It doesn't have to be big, but it could be just something as simple as playing a board game, or even just calling up a friend on Zoom and taking some time to just talk. Do something very nurturing for you during this time. We have the potential to really benefit from this moon cycle for the rest of the year, because like I say, if we can get clear on our goals, and we are manifesting so quickly, wow, can you imagine? Could you imagine if you got really clear on your ideal job, or your ideal mate, or your ideal future, and it continued to manifest, and by the end of December, your life could look very different in a very positive way. So that's a big thing. We also have just a few more alignments I don't want to talk too much about, because this is supposed to be just about the moon. But on August the 19th, Mercury enters Virgo, which will definitely shift how we look at things too. And then on the 22nd, the Sun enters Virgo, where it will stay until September the 22nd. And we shift. Our energy and our focus shifts from thinking so much about ourselves and thinking about the bigger picture, and looking at more details and being more analytic. Leo is about the heart, where Virgo is more about analyzing information. So also we have the full moon coming up September the 2nd in Pisces, which will be very interesting too. Right now, just focus on the wonderful, optimistic feeling that this alignment, this new moon will bring, and make the most of it by taking care of yourself, by working on those characteristics of Leo, and letting yourself just be okay to have some fun and have a good laugh. I hope you found this little mini reading helpful. If you would like to know more, you can always find me at the clinic. Reiki blessings. Bye-bye.